Hi friends, everybody wants to join a yoga class and large numbers feel yoga is an exercise program, and some feel with yoga you can reduce weight, others feel you can extend life, but yoga is not an exercise program. First thing you should remove from your mind. It's a very important philosophy of life. If you begin from childhood, it's very good because you go through that understanding and cognitive learning of yoga, what it is. Today, it is all commercial yoga, hot yoga, power yoga, rain yoga, sleep yoga, you name. Poor great gurus, they never thought yoga will take such new shapes. I was fortunate to meet BKS Iyengar Guruji even for a short time, but that was a very great learning. Even Dharamveer Mahida from Pune, he has also taught me. And understanding yoga took a lot of time. If you simplify yoga, it is asana, prana, dhyana. I am not talking about intricate subject of yoga because there are a lot of yoga professionals, PhDs, professors in yoga. They talk very important things. You can learn all that. But to simplify, it is a 3 parts. One is your body, that is, it requires to remain in a perfect posture all through. That means you have to be, all the time you have to remain in a asana, in a simple form, sukhasana. That means in a happier form of posture of the body. Whether you are doing a trikonasana, parivar trikonasana, or surya namaskara, whatever you do, your body has to be in a somatic aware. That means your body and mind has to be aware. That is what is the asana. It takes time to practice and to reach the ability of doing a great asana. Second is a prana. See, pranayama has come from prana. Prana means your life, trumpet of life, the breath. Absolutely human beings, you have a respiration at cellular level, at organ level, at body level. If you go into physiology of respiration, it is all great amount of chemistry. Every molecule of pranavayu, that is oxygen, going inside your body. Without oxygen, there is no life. So pranayama is a practice of enriching your ability of lungs to extract your oxygen, to increase your vital capacity, minute ventilation, residual volume of lung, and oxygen carrying capacity, that is VO2 max. All these physiological variables will increase when you practice pranayama. At the same time, your mind also come into control. Actually, pranayama is a very, very big subject. In this short video, I must tell you, if you are sitting calm in your chair, your breathing has to be subtle, relaxed, medium size inspiration, longer expiration. Your inhaling is lesser, but your exhaling is more. Why? Because you have to exhale a lot of gases which are not good for you, carbon dioxide. So our blood carries oxygen and carbon dioxide so the tissues can easily take and give back. In a very simple manner, when we breathe out, we are not only breathing out carbon dioxide, we are also unused oxygen also we are breathing out. We are breathing out some amount of water. So breath is not only oxygen, but the oxygen carbon dioxide difference is the what we are going to breathe in. For example, if you check oxygen in your arterial blood, oxygen is more. But if you check oxygen in your venous blood, it is less. This only we call arteriovenous oxygen difference. The more difference means your body is able to extract more oxygen and it can increase your endurance capacity. It can increase your aerobic capacity, VO2 max. So that's why pranayama is very, very important. That's why whenever you start pranayama breathing program, you feel better, because normally in a sitting job, in your driving job, or sitting watching in television, you are not breathing as much as amount of breath you need to take. There is always shortage of breath. That's why pranayama is very important. The third aspect is dhyana. That means your mental faculties have to be very, very nice and good. Suppose you are in a very good posture, your breathing is good, but your mind is somewhere occupied. How will you handle? That's why union of prana, dhyana, asana makes a yogi. Now, for example, if I am walking on the road, my mind should know that my body is walking on the left side of the road, or my feet are in a perfect balance, I am not falling down. And my mind also tells that you should be aware of a speed breaker, you should be aware of a snake, you should be aware of a thorny bush. Everything is dhyana. You have to be in a state of mind with full awareness. What is a meditation? Increasing awareness of your brain. The more you calm and sit and keep relaxing your body and mind, you will increase your awareness of your thought process. Great gurus, even if a small blade falls down on the earth, they will know something has fallen on the ground. Even if you drop a small needle, a yogi will easily understand something has happened, because his scanning ability of awareness is wider than common man. Common man doesn't even know when a car hits and goes, because his mind is occupied in paying a loan, his mind is occupying somewhere else. So your dhyana is not with your body. So my dear friends, if you want to practice yogasanas, your prana, your breathing should be nice, correct. When you tighten your body, your breath should go out. When you relax your body, your breath should come inside. So when you lift your weight, your mouth should be open. Exhale your breath so that you don't increase intrathoracic pressure. But when you're relaxing before you're lifting, you need to take more oxygen, that is more breath. We normally do reverse. When strained, we hold our breath. So my dear yoga teachers, please do examine your students whether they have any pre-existing stiff knee joints, other joints. And as I told you, we have published a paper also last year. Thousands and thousands of people have frozen shoulder syndrome. If you keep trying to do asanas or exercises, hands extending sideways, likely to injure your neck, disc bulges and disc disease, very common. Large number of people are being operated all over the world. So yoga teachers also have to be open-minded, and if you are teaching online, tell online your examination, tell them to lift your hand sideways, tell them to show in a squat position, take the medical history, because a lot of problems is faced by people today. So my dear friends, yoga is fantastic. I gave you only a small input for understanding yoga before you start. So I hope it is helpful. Thank you very much.